I'm super, super grateful. Okay, so my name is Yemisi Lebushe, and today I want to talk about first home savings account. So, if you are looking to buy a home or a condo or an apartment in a few years, it might be next year, 2027, it might be in 2 years, it might be in 5 years. You actually do not know when this is going to happen, but you are interested to buy a home or a condo or an apartment. Yes, you can buy an apartment, you can buy a home. So to fulfill that objective is not only making a wish or just thinking about it or dreaming about it, you have to take action. Right? For some of us, before we got to Canada, we had to plan and plan. For some people, it took them like 3 years, 7 years, 10 years before they were able to achieve their objective of migrating to Canada. So now that you're in Canada, you have different objectives, right? If one of your objective is that in a couple of years you want to be able to buy a home or you want to be able to buy an apartment, this topic is for you. FHSA means First Home Savings Account. If you're a first time home buyer in Canada, and when I mean home, it simply means it could be a condo, it could be an apartment, it could be a house, right? So if you are a first time home buyer, you will need to create what is called F FHSA account. I can help you to do that if you love to work with me, and I can work with you to educate you about the different FHSA investment options at your own convenient time on Zoom. I'm licensed to do this. If you need my license, I will actually direct you to your provincial website where you can verify my license. So, like I said, this century is the best time to be around, is the best time to be alive because there are so many ways to verify information. So, let me talk about the major difference between your FHSA and your savings account. So if you have the objective to buy a house and the money you want to use to buy that house, you are dumping it into the savings account. Let me tell you what you do not know and you need to know. You see, when you dump money into the savings account, okay, the interest that you earn in the savings account, no matter how little it is going to be subject to taxes. That is number one disadvantage. And eventually, when you're filing taxes, even if you have 50,000 sitting in your savings account, your objective is to use that money to buy a home, or you have 20,000, 10,000 sitting in that account, and your objective is to use to buy a home, right? You cannot declare it for income taxes, and it cannot help you to get tax refund. Know that, and in fact, if you have to write it at the back of your hand, I will encourage you. So, this is what uh, makes FHSA very, very good. FHSA, excuse me, the money you put into your FHSA is going to grow tax free. It's going to go to, remember that I said this one, the interest you earn is going to be taxable. But FHSA, the interest you earn here, it is tax free. And tax free should be your best friend. You should be able to consider different types of investments and the tax free options available to you. You should invest in pocket friendly investments. So, guess what? Another benefit is that your FHSA is able to grow with like 2% if you do GIC, with like 5%, 10%, 15%. So your money in the FHSA is not sleeping or generating dust. It should not be sleeping. It should actually be invested. Do you understand that one now? Right. Another difference is, like I said, FHSA, you can use it for income tax purposes. This year, 2027 or 2026, if you intend to open the FHSA and put some amount of money there, whether it's 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, the maximum per year is $8,000 per year. And then over the lifetime of a first home savings account, it is only $40,000 that is accepted. So guess what? When the amount of money that you put excuse me, in your FHSA this particular year, you are able to declare it for income taxes next year, and that can also help you to get tax refund. I hope you understand the major difference between first home savings account and a regular savings account. So you need to understand this. Okay. Now, the disadvantage, or let me please, disadvantage of FHSA is that any money you drop into your FHSA should be used to buy a home. If you intend to use it for anything else because it has tax deductible benefits, you will be heavily taxed. There's a form for you to fill when you want to take the money out of your FHSA to buy that house. Okay. Now, if life happens and the money in your FHSA, you desperately need it, just be aware that I have informed you that it's going to be heavily taxed. The other option is that you can transfer the money from your FHSA, First Home Savings Account. You can transfer it into your RRSP without any tax consequences, right? But if that is not the case, you want to withdraw the money in your FHSA, First Home Savings Account, to buy a house. So you want to withdraw the FHSA, the money in your FHSA to buy a house without buying that house, you are going to be heavily taxed. Now, how do you open FHSA? The funny thing is that there are different types of financial institutions in Canada. The information that you are exposed to is going to determine if your money will grow or not. So I'm just going to mention five major financial institutions that we have in Canada. We have banks, we have insurance companies, we have credit union, we have trust companies, and then we have brokerage firms. So I always advise people, if you want to grow your money, you have to talk or work or set up your plan with a self-employed financial security advisor that is not biased, because we are able to show you the percentage offered from different financial institutions. At least I can help you compare, right, the interest offered by different financial institutions, and then you make an informed decision, right? Okay, I hope you have learned something today, and it's a privilege to be able to share this information. So, first home savings account is an account that you need to set up if you're looking to buy a home in a couple of years. And if you're interested to work with me, you can send me a DM, book in my bio, and I am able to help you set it up. So when you open the FHSA and you decide, okay, let me start putting $100, $500 into into the first home savings account, the money should also be invested. And there are different investment options. We have mutual funds, we have segregated funds, we have GIC, you have high interest savings accounts. So when you have FHSA, you can decide if you want it to be in GIC, mutual fund, segregated funds, high interest savings account. That is when your money will grow. But if you put in money into your FHSA and you don't invest, I'm telling you, the money is as good as you putting it under your pillow, right? You can spend it anyhow. The money is also going to depreciate because of inflation. And the inflation rate currently is around 2.3 the last time I checked. So if your investment cannot give you more than that, your money is simply not growing. What do I mean? Let's say you invest and your investment is just 3% growth. 3 minus 2.3, 2.2, 2.2, like I said, is the average inflation currently. It means your money is only growing by 0.8%. That is what it means. That is what it means. So, yes, I am able to help you set up your FHSA so that it grows. And if you're looking at me and watching this and you realize that, yes, you even have FHSA and you have checked, you see that it is not growing with the financial institution that you have it with, reach out and I'm able to help you transfer it to where it's going to grow. Like, I mean, the best financial institution in Canada that can help your money to grow. So, reach out today.